we can add a little humor to this, or at least Louie Gohmert, a representative from Texas, Republican. He was talking for about 40 minutes in an hour-long speech at Congress, and he put George Holding, who's a Republican from North Carolina, he put him to sleep.
It's about trying to help the people that elected us. It's about trying to do what's right for the whole country. And if your heart doesn't break when you read these stories and when you take the phone calls and when you have people tell you with broken hearts.
Okay, that's awesome. If your heart doesn't break, say what? What? No.
Well, first, props to the C-SPAN camera person who very intentionally went in that direction. I think it's actually kind of sad commentary on the state of debate in our Congress, right, where this stuff means nothing. The British House of Commons would not look like that ever. Right. So, and I think it represents a culture where most politicians are out fundraising, and others are just kind of catering to their base and not actually engaging in any kind of intellectual debate, which would result in the will of the people.
Can you explain that a little further, the British House of Commons thing? Because I know what you're talking about, obviously. But yeah, they would never do that here, and that's why people are falling asleep and we don't have debate here.
Yeah, I mean, cross-examination. People making rhetorical, sometimes witty points, having acclamation or boos in the chamber. It's a way of actually kind of holding politicians accountable to being good debaters and coming up with actual rigorous arguments.
Right.
Here, I like the way you said he was speaking at Congress. Not even, because he wasn't speaking to Congress.
No, I meant at. I really did mean at.
No, I know you meant that.
Gohmert does this once a week at least, where he'll use a procedural motion to go up there and speak for an hour. So to be fair to the congressman here, Congressman Holding, he's like, oh, here we go again with Gohmert. Oh, for Christ's sake!
I mean, I got no problem with him. You know what?
No, good
look at him, and look at his eyes when he wakes up here. Watch this. Whoa, oh, hey!
He's like, wait, you looking at me? You looking at me? Yeah, actually, we are. So it's tough to blame him. I mean, who can stay awake for an hour-long Gohmert speech when he does it again? You're like, all right, I know. Obama's working with the Ottomans to reinstitute the caliphate, which is literally one of the things that he said in one of his speeches, that he's trying to reconstitute the Ottoman Empire. Although for that I would stay awake because that's fun. But look, to the overall point, when is the last time you remember any congressman or senator in America saying, oh, good point. I hadn't thought of that. I'm going to change my mind.
Yeah.
Never. So is there really any debate in this country? And the reality is, of course, the only thing that they care about is, oh, good check. I hadn't thought of that. Now I'll change my mind, right? Checks make them change their minds, but not debate.